opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Indianapolis Colts. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And he mishit this one badly. Out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready, set.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Track. Step 19.
From the gun, Taylor. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
The line of scrimmage. No gain.
70, stand the wolf.
It's 3rd down and 12.
'79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Get it.
Here's a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Got it. Ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
65 catch. 65.
He'll pass it this time. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready, right?
Design quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Ty Felton here to return it. Fights up with tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
70, 69, 19, Lions. Steady.
Working now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Vikings, nothing. Wishnowski set to
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off to the back. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that...
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my, repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all. Let me see you do it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panther 60. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Saunders on the move past the 40. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Vikings nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he is going to dive to the turf. What a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. What is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It
looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Throwing to start the drive. Saunders. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Down! Bronco 80!
Operating from the gun. Saunders. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 34 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Vikings nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's McCarthy. Got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. You look at this Colt defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. But he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. He's got some room to operate, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. A good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Okay,
The
ready?
Indy offense at the line and set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready?
Second down, another run to Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now they'll change things up.
Rattler, 18, Pioneer. Warriors 7, 65 catch.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory, but I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go, Reed, go. Hey, check that street. Bronco 80. Go.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19.
First and 10 at the
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Let's one go downfield for Pierce. And that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Okay,
Here's
ready?
second and 10.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's 3rd and 9.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready?
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
That's 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
36-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll run on 1st down. Parrish. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is McCarthy. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air with McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, left side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 57 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he stopped immediately there. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Roll. Check, hurt.
Again, it's Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? 7 Pirates. 19, Dragon 60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass complete to Addison. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On play action. Now McCarthy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On play action, McCarthy. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. It's incomplete. Took it. Shot couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. 19.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 9 here.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ramirez. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Mims. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Looking to throw. Saunders. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
The Vikings.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
10 through 11. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Saunders lets one go downfield for Pierce. It's caught inside the 25. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Saunders. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for a Colts.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Check smash. Dragon 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. McCarthy going to throw again. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Pushing his way through. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
19 Lions. Ready, go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Saunders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 average, 60 hurt.
Looking to throw. Saunders lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Point
after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
19 Tiger. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Viking
line.
18.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. From the 46, here's second down at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
65 catch. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Saunders. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the three true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the two true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a third interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Right back to him on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 72 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On first down, Parrish. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
The running back is now the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Complete. Jefferson the target. There he goes again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 10, 19 Lions, 68.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, 77 yards. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Vikings 49.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's McCarthy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Now 1st and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. 18. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got Warren. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.